So one night we were staying here, and this is like my third night staying here. I was with a group of friends of mine. It was just the three of us, and it was about 3 in the morning, and we were all asleep, and we hear a bang at the door. We thought it was one of the room checks coming through, kind of like they're gonna do tonight.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, because we opened the door and we looked down the hallway and there was nobody there. There was no way they could have ran away that fast, because me
And you heard them stomping.
and we heard no stomping. Me as a very heavy sleeper, but also wakes up easily a lot to noises like that because of my career that I'm in as a firefighter. I got up first and I looked down the hallway. They heard me open the door and they were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, I just heard somebody bang on the door and then run away." But we didn't hear them run away. That's the thing. We thought they were still at the door. We thought it was a room check. Well, I did at least. I look out the door. There's nobody there.
Damn. That's crazy.
That was the last time that I stayed here.
Oh,
And
damn.
apparently, I did my research on this place the night that it happened, and not even an hour later, we did our research on the place. According to Google, this place is actually built over near a cemetery that was trashed down during wildfire in the 1800s.
Dude, no.
No.
You're joking.
I'm not kidding, man. So if you guys hear anything tonight, say anything tonight, don't be scared. We're not saying this. Just
Bruh. I mean, I'm used to paranormal because I went to...
I've been dragged out of bed before at the station one time.
I went to Tombstone, and I went to their most haunted theater. I saw a fucking shadow figure just look down at me. I literally saw a glimpse because I was with my siblings, and they were screwing around, and I'm like, hey, you gotta be respectful with them because they gonna get pissed at you. And
This is kind of their like territory. I mean,
Yeah, and I don't feel like getting jumped by them.
Well,
Who knows what? Because most times, if you do disrespect, they're gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna scratch you or some shit.
Imagine we all go to the Conjuring house.
Nah, this group right here, this whole group right here,
want
we're gonna be like Sam and Kobe, bro.
Hey yo, Sam and Kobe, bros.
Sam and Kobe.
Sam and Kobe, bros. Sam and Kobe's. Sam and Kobe's.
This group right here will be an amazing Sam and Kobe type group.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
I'd be like,
Here-
let's go.
So,
Okay.
this is my experience from going to Tombstone.
Ooh,
So,
boy.
As we all know, it's one of the ghost towns here in Arizona. So, me, my family, and we were like, no, let's go to the haunted theater. It sounds like fun. We are going to want to try and see something. So, we're just walking around. Nothing really happens at first for the first 15 minutes until we head to the basement area where they did a lot of their gambling.
Oh no.
And there's actually 2 rooms down there. You can't see shit in one of them. And the other, it's like a full-on room where they would have prostitutes and all that.
Oh no.
And there's this one story. So before I even went into the theater, I did my history check on it. There's a lady there known as the white dress lady, I'm pretty sure. She died by getting her heart carved out.
Oh boy, no. Oh no.
And so there's this other family down there, and they're recording. Her son was recording like one of the rooms, and all of a sudden you just see clearly on the video, like, because I was standing next to the dude. There's no one in the rooms. You're not allowed in because it's full, like it's all the original stuff in there. All of a sudden you see coming to the camera just a hand go in front of it.
Oh
Plain
no.
as view. You don't see it with your actual eyes, but the moment you look into the camera as it's recording, you just see a hand go. And then my mom, she sent me a video because she was recording the upstairs area. I was standing next to her and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do the whole Sam and Colby thing. Ask if there's any spirits that want to talk to us. And as I'm saying that, all of a sudden you just see a shit ton of orbs just coming towards my mom's camera.
What the fuck?
And then not even like 5 minutes later, I'm telling my little brother, hey, don't fuck around, because my mom got my siblings like a little toy gun. And I'm like, don't fuck around, don't point the gun at any of the pictures in the room. That's disrespectful. We don't know if they currently haunt this place. All of a sudden, as I'm saying that, I'm walking towards one of the pictures, and as I'm walking, I just see a glimpse of a pitch black humanoid figure.
What
just
the?
looking down above me. And I was looking at it for a little bit, and I'm like, alright, my eyes must be playing tricks on me. So I look at the picture, and I look back, nothing's there. And there's no access above there. And all of the wax dummies are like pushed far back, so in case if like there's any structural damage, they don't fall through and hit anyone.
Okay.
So I was like,
Here, you hold the
I
camera
just saw
now.
a fucking
Oh.
shadow person. And because at first I was skeptical about the whole paranormal thing, but the moment I saw that happen, I was like, nah, that's gotten my like belief.
Yeah, believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit. So it was going perfectly fine, and then after we're done with Tombstone, because we get like, it's a long ass drive, so we get home around midnight, and all of a sudden, my mom's boyfriend, at the time fiance, don't know why the hell she's back with him.
Damn.
But, pretty much, he was perfectly chill at first. My mom had to go to the store for a little bit. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just blows up on my siblings and I.
What the?
What?
Asking where the hell my mom was. And I'm like, this is unusual behavior specifically for him. I mean, yeah, he does have a history with drugs. And I'm like, well, it could be a factor, but at the same time, like, he's normally usually chill, and whenever he does get upset, he just does a little bit of yelling. But when my mom got home, he was acting crazy. Like, he went onto my mom's truck, and as I'm running out to stop him, he all of a sudden goes into my mom's truck, takes her shit, walks out and says, "What are you gonna do to me?" But like says it like not in the type of way he would, and just headbutts me. I'm like, the hell? So I hit him back, and bro, he never acted like that before. And after that, bro, like, he chilled out a little bit after I had to get the cops involved, and I was very confused. Like, he was just normal, like, acted, nothing really happened, and like, I don't know if it's
Sounds like drugs.
I know, it actually does. It actually kinda does.
I've been through a few calls where this situation just like
yeah, but at the same time, like, he was perfectly fine for a little bit, then out of nowhere.
Bro, what?
Because I also turned.
Oh,
I told my.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking saying, Ron, I'll do that.
So I told him, as I'm talking with the cops, I'm like, well, on the way out, I was the only one out of my entire family that said, you cannot follow us. You must stay here.
Oh, damn.
So I have a feeling that one of my
no,
siblings,
bro.
because shit, now that I think about it, my sister, like, she immediately started feeling queasy.
What the?
So she
What?
probably got an attachment and got off her because she's, for her age, she's strong-minded, like, she's set. But because of him being a drug abuser and
He doesn't have any eyes.
yeah, he was easier to take to
Bro,
attach to.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Because he did not act like
Bro,
himself.
demonic possession is real, and I don't think people realize it because
Yeah.
I've seen it happen before. I think on a few calls that I've been on, like, that's actually happened before. But,
Yeah.
that's fucked, bro.
Because it was just crazy, man.
Who was
Like,
next?
Okay, so this isn't a real story, but I like to say I find this story a little bit relatable, not just to me, but to the people who experienced it with me. Is how I could say it. And again, this never happened, but to me, it felt like it did. So
like a lucid dream type shit?
yeah, kind of like that. Okay, so how this works? Okay, so The year was around, I think, 2017. Me, my parents, and also my sister were going off shopping to buy out some new clothing for a wedding party that we were attending. While we were heading to the mall, we met a weird person who came up to us and asked us a few questions, which is kind of strange.
Hold on a second. There's like a fucking green orb right there. Look at this shit. Come here.
That's from the lighting. That's from the lighting.
You see that shit? No, like actually.
What the fuck, bro?
You see that? It just fucking. Wait.
What?
I see it. You see that shit? Look at that fuck, dude. What the?
Bro, what? Wait.
There's a fucking orb that was just right next to you, bro. Oh no, bro. You guys saw that?
Where?
It was like right next to you, and as soon as you came over here, it disappeared. Oh.
You were sitting here.
Okay.
It was right behind you.
It was right behind you, bro.
Bro, really? No, don't.
You all saw it, bro.
Hey, yo, don't play with me, cool.
No, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
Don't play with me.
I'm not kidding you, bro.
Don't play with me.
Check the footage. Started.
Alright, why are you going all the way back? Okay,
I'm not staying over there. You stay over there.
Bro, you guys are gonna let me. If there's an actual ghost here, you guys are gonna let me die.
Bro, you're the one telling me, man. I'm staying back
Can
here.
I at least be there?
No, you guys can stay over there. You guys can stay over there. I don't want you.
I just imagine like a huge bang coming from the window.
Well, if there is, I'm running.
Yeah. wait, are you recording now?
Yeah, he is.
Alright, okay,
Wait,
so. Let me tell this story. Okay.
It popped up like
So, like I said before, this actually didn't happen, but I feel like it did happen. And the people who experienced it with me can kind of relate. So, I think it's around 2017. Me, my parents, and my sister were going out shopping to the mall to get some new clothing for a wedding party that we had attending during the weekend. But when we were about to enter inside the mall, some random guy went up to them and asked us a few questions. We didn't really mind about the questions. We just said no and all of them, and then he let us pass. But once we got to the store, I had a weird feeling, a weird chill, like going through my head,
No.
Every time whenever
You see this shit?
Every time whenever I'm with my parents or my sister or any other of my relatives or family members, I tend to feel like a sort of like slight
Like chill?
no, not chill, like a slight feel of like discomfort, like a kind of
Like a medium. Like how they can tell if there's something near them, or you're
no,
just
not like that. Okay, look,
a stronger
let me
physical
try to
connection
explain.
with the spirit.
Okay, so every time whenever I'm near my families, I tend to have a weird feeling like I don't belong with them in a way. And whenever I'm separate to them, like because like there was a time where like I tend to like wander around the store like off track, like wander around the store without my parent or a family member. And whenever I'm by myself trying to look for my parents or family member again around the store, I tend to feel like I'm being looked at, or like I feel like someone is trying to find me in a way. And then once I got to my parent, I get the relief that no one is finding me anymore or looking at me, but I still get the feeling of like I'm out of place again. And it's been like that nearly my entire life ever since that day, 2017.
I'm gonna try and cover up the.
And after that time, I still have the feeling with me, but it started to get a little bit stronger and it started to become more noticeable. But yet, for some reason, it's hard to get rid of. And I still feel it to this day. And honestly, all I can say is that whoever gave me this feeling, whether it was that weird guy or just myself, I would say that this feeling will probably go with me until the day I die. But hopefully, I might find a way to get rid of it. Until then, I will always feel a little bit disconnected to my family and always have the feeling I'm being watched.
Damn.